whatever that means. How are y'all doing? I hope you guys are all doing great. Hope you made it through Monday relatively unscathed, and just wanna. I am actually really glad that I decided to do this Monday thing. After the Mondays I have, this is a great way to kind of wind down and I'll be able to keep my spirits up for the week. And that's all because of you guys. Like Connie Cleary, who was here, and gosh, what was that, like hours early. Welcome, Connie. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, JPRPH1, thank you so much. And John, I want to thank you for the Rumble rant. I don't know how long ago that came in because I didn't get a notification, but I saw it there today when I was checking my subscriber count and, you know, all those stats and stuff. And I was like, oh man, this guy's great. Thank you so much, my friend. You are awesome. Didn't have to do that, but I always appreciate it. You are a big encourager. As is Big Al of Big Al Presents. Yep, sure enough. And Big Al has up a 10-word review of tarot. Make sure you check that out. I mean, his review. You can use that as a guide to whether or not you want to check out tarot or not. That'll be between you and Al, I would imagine. And let's see. The lovely Lady Mist, welcome. So glad you are here, dropping the flowers to encourage me. You are so wonderful. And I know...
Those are my flowers.
No, yours are the blue flowers. She's got those up there for you, too. See? There you go. Boom. And, let's see here. I knew I said... There you are. Salute, my friend. Welcome. I hope you're doing well tonight. Deleted scenes. And I knew I saw him come in just a moment ago. Dead Man Walking 55. Good evening. Glad to see you. And you guys all know how this works. We got the Cosme link up in the pinned to the top of the chat there. So you can go ahead and start getting yourself together while we're continuing to say hi to everyone, including my lovely co-hostess. Where are you? There you are. Netter of Netters Network, how you doing, my dear? Are you sipping on anything tonight?
I got water.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. And looking good. So Netter, I know when I planned this. Oh, I'm sorry. The chat did not advance for me for once, which is normally a good thing, but I didn't realize I had to manually advance it. Welcome, Nate. Good to see you. Zero is more marketable version of diet. Well, my understanding is that one is aspartame and the other one is Splenda, I guess. And they do taste a little bit different. I just happen to prefer the zeros to the diets for most drinks.
Lady Miss likes me better. Look at the very last message.
JPRPH1 saying, "Hail Netters Network." No, I'm sorry. Oh, she's got all the emojis there. Okay, fair enough.
Hearts and I got flowers.
And JPRPH1 is saying, "Hail from Rumble." So thank you again, my dear friend. Now, I need to ask all of you, including yourself, John, since you are on Rumble, how does the sound, sound? Is everyone hearing us okay? Are we coming through clear? We didn't get a chance for a sound check before we started. While you guys are letting me know that, I'll just go back and make sure I haven't missed anyone. See you guys all saying hi to each other. That are saying she loves me and I love her too. Nate, John. Oh, I see what you're doing, John. You're kind of doing double screens. I super appreciate that, my friend. You are so super encouraging. It is my belief, and we don't know for sure. It's kind of like reading tea leaves or tarot cards, I guess, as Big Al brought up earlier. Trying to figure out how the algorithms and and the statistics work on YouTube and Rumble and whatnot, but it does look like if you got two screens open and you're watching on two different things, I'm getting double watch time, and I super appreciate that. I am inching.
Does that work if you're under the same username?
I think so. Well, it's especially true if you're like on YouTube and Rumble. Then I'm getting watch hours on both. They're not going to compare notes. But I think, and I mentioned this before, I get however many people I have here on the panel seems to count towards my watch time too. Just what's coming in through StreamYards. And Kevin Kuhn, welcome. Flow like what? Yeah, okay, Bruce Lee. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly where we were going to be starting. And thank you, Kevin, for getting us back on track. Thanks, Nate. Yeah, he says I've got Rumble up on TV, and it sounds fine. Okay, well that's cool. That is cool. I have Cosme up on the TV. But I have the sound coming through my headphones. Otherwise, you'd be getting all kinds of crazy echoes and whatnot. So, Netter, when I decided to do Enter the Dragon, of course, I did that knowing that you are a big Bruce Lee fan, that you used to watch all of, not just BruceLee, you used to watch, what was it, Kung Fu Theater or whatever on, was it Saturdays or Sundays or whatever
Bruce Lee, there was, what am I drawing a blank on his name? Jackie Chan.
Well, of course, Jackie Chan, sure.
In fact, Bruce Lee, I think Jackie Chan was in a Bruce Lee movie, and then I saw Jackie Chan in a separate movie where he was doing, like, comedic martial arts, and I'm like, okay, this guy's funny. I looked up to his other things, and so I started watching Jackie Chan as well. So, yeah, I was into Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan, and then some of the side movies that were kind of parodies, like They Call Me Bruce.
Yeah, right. Oh, exactly. That's right. Wasn't there a sequel to that too? Like They Still Call Me Bruce or something like that? I think
so. Or Bruce Is Still My Name.
I am gonna. Yeah, you might be confusing that with Trinity. But there's two more movies that may end up happening. I don't want to do them too close to this one though. So, but there's going to be a lot of karate and kung fu movies this year, I would imagine. I am planning to do at some point, probably towards it's probably sometime in June. I will be doing a Monday night double feature of The Karate Kid and The Karate Kid 2. And then the following Friday on Last Call, we will be doing a retrospective of The Karate Kid and Cobra Kai, because Cobra Kai's last season is going to be premiering this summer.
Okay, just to make sure, if I am on Rumble as well as YouTube, you get watch hours for me on Rumble, and you get watch hours for me on YouTube?
Yeah. That one I'm 100% certain of.
Okay, so that's what you do, peeps. You open up another tab, you do a Rumble tab, you do a YouTube tab. He gets double watch hours. It's a double feature, so double the watch hours.
Well, she's right about that, but here's the other thing, too. Most of our chatting is happening here on YouTube for the first movie. We're going to be moving over to, I'm going to be shutting down YouTube at the end of Enter the Dragon, and we're going to be exclusive on Rumble for the second feature. If you want to just watch straight through on Rumble, you absolutely can do that. Thing is that the people on YouTube can't see your comments then. So, I mean, you consume it the way you want to. All your interactions with me are appreciated, and they help me, and they encourage me. So thanks so much, everybody. And I definitely want to know from all of y'all what your experience is with Bruce Lee in general, and Enter the Dragon in particular. And while you do that, I will go ahead and get the movie started. Of course, if you are watching live with me, that Cosme link is pinned to the top, so you could go ahead and right-click, open up yet another tab, so that you can watch the movie along with us, and you will be very easily synced up. If you are not watching live, if you are watching Memorex, those of you old enough to get that reference, You will, of course, then need your own copy of Enter the Dragon. If you want to, and I will help you to sync up with me because I'll do the countdown and tell you when to press play and, all that sort of goodness. And I honestly feel like the movies that I'm sharing with you most of the time are movies that I own, that are in my own library, that I think you probably ought to have as physical media to begin with. I say almost because in a week or two, I'm going to have a double feature for Aged Boomer's birthday, 2 movies that he recommended, and I can almost guarantee they're not movies I'm ever going to buy. I have no interest in owning, so that is that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this going. Enter the Dragon.
Was that watching paint dry and watching paint dry too?
I don't remember the names of the movies, but he's told me about them, and they don't sound... They sound like he wants to torture me, is what it sounds like. Anyway, Enter the Dragon, 1973. Oh, I got the wrong mouse. Technical difficulties. Here we go. Enter the Dragon, 1973, starting in 3, 2, 1, play. Big W coming at us for Warner Brothers. Warner Communication Company presents and I have to admit, I don't know these locations. This is supposed to be a Shaolin temple.
Supposed to be.
And 2 guys wearing black diapers. I watch the chat on YouTube and have Rumble on TV. I don't have a computer, just Apple TV boxes and iPhones and an iPad Pro. Yeah, you sound like a boomer, not a boomer, but aged boomer, with your with all of his iThings and Apple Whatsits. I don't know any of that stuff. That's all kind of Greek to me. I mean, Bruce Lee was ripped, let me tell you. Very little body fat, but excellent muscle tone.
The other guy is flabby.
He is a little flabby, but if he's got the skill behind it and strength, it doesn't matter. You can oftentimes use your weight to your advantage.
Isn't that a wrestling move?
Yeah. I mean, keep in mind, true martial arts may, certain disciplines may focus on certain, certain moves and ideas, but really everything's fair game in a fight, The idea behind martial arts is combat, and not necessarily in, nice, honorable tournaments.
His teacher sounds like John Wayne.
Yeah, the VO work isn't necessarily the best. Oh, apparently Jackie Chan is in this movie. I did not realize.
This might be where I saw him for the first time.
Very possibly. 1973. Wow. So IMDb gives this piece of trivia, and I don't know if it's true or not. Sounds kind of legendary to me, but I'll take it at face value. Bruce Lee actually struck Jackie Chan in the face with one of his fighting sticks. He immediately apologized and insisted that Chan would work on all of his movies after that. Unfortunately, Lee died before he could keep his promise.
I did hear that. Because it was purely an accident. It was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Hey, Pootie. Yes, 8 o'clock. By the way, Pootie, I meant to mention it to you the other night when I saw you. You had put a comment on Cosme. At the end of one of the streams, you were asking, do the chats just stay? I leave the chats after whatever we're doing on Cosme until the next thing. Then I wipe out the chat and start fresh. Now this is probably the most impressive thing to me. The movie was made for $850,000 and took over $90 million worldwide at the box office. Hollywood, you've forgotten the art of making films and making a profit. This kind of feels like it goes with the Jackie Chan story. An extra challenged Bruce Lee to a fight to see if he was really that good. Lee won the fight and sent the extra back to work. When someone more experienced than you says, kick me, be wary.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage, right, exactly. Well, it's a kind of emotional content, right?
Hey, Booncat.
What happened last night? That guy got all serious. Do you know which guy? I'm not certain, and maybe deleted scenes knows. You mean during that whole conversation about the X-Men or whatever? Some of those people just really take their franchises really, really seriously. Samuel says this is, and welcome by the way, Samuel Proctor. That this will be the second Bruce Lee film you've seen, the first being Fists of Fury. And of course, Pootie makes a great point. which Fists of Fury? American release, The Big Boss is Chinese, or the American release, The Chinese Connection?
I think YouTube changed where that stupid little heart is that's always in our way, because now it's next to the chat rather than above it. At least it is on mine when I'm simulcasting, because I realized I didn't have to take it off this time.
I took mine away, so I'll pay attention on the next stream that I set up.
Because I was about to take it off, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have to. Although, I'm going to see if live reactions is still checked. Edit video. Live reactions is still checkboxed, but it's not in my way now.
Oh, good. Maybe we'll leave it going forward if that's the case. That was my problem.
Yeah, the stupid heart was right where the chat was.
Pootie, I don't know. I don't think you said anything. If anyone had a problem, nobody said anything to me. You know what? Have heated conversations. As far as I'm concerned, for me. That's part of the fun. You know, if anything gets out of line or someone gets offended, you just talk it out like adults. You know, no worries, man.
Okay, I lied. I'm going to drink the rest of my juice.
Deleted Scene says it's been like that for weeks. Take you at your word. I've just reflexively been removing it. You know?
It was still there the last time I had to do a stream, and I had to remove it. And that was...
That's actually a good point, too. I've noticed that features sometimes do not roll out to everyone at the same pace. This music is so 70s.
Isn't it?
Yeah, Deleted Scenes. Not only is the Cosme font different, but you'll notice the next... What the heck just happened?
Okay.
Did you guys just lose Cosme?
Yeah.
I literally touched nothing. Hold on, guys. I literally just looked up and read the screen.
Yeah, that deleted. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. The movie is gone.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. Just so you know, we're at 11 minutes, 4 seconds and paused. And I will get it back up and running in a second. I don't know why it did that.
That's for all you future peeps watching this.
This might be related to... well, I'll explain after I get this going, because... Damn, Cosme. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I can see the film again.
Yep. 11 minutes, 4 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1, play. Yes, not only the Cosme font changed, but there was a major update. You'll notice it the next time you go in to use it, I'm betting, because like when you change the name of the stream or the room or whatever, it's a lot easier. It's a little bit more intuitive. I actually kind of liked it. You also get more characters. I was able to write this out as Enter the Dragon, double feature. If I had tried that last week, I would have gotten Enter the Dragon, double dur. Hey, look, this American guy's lips match his words. No, Pootie, it was a Cosme thing. And I honestly think it's because there's gonna be glitches because of the recent update. And puts letters underneath their fingernails to spell out his name. Sorry, wrong stream. In 2004, this movie was deemed culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant in the United States and selected for preservation in the National Film Registry of the Library of Congress.
Yeah, because a gun would be too easy.
Right. Oh, but killing someone, that's not a problem.
Yeah. As long as it's done in a fighting style.
Right, exactly. Apparently, this is the first Chinese martial arts film produced by a major Hollywood studio. Another legend is that on the set, Bruce Lee offered $100 to anyone who could catch his hand before he jabbed them. He never had to pay out.
All those fishing trawlers.
Not to sound gay, but Bruce Lee hung on my wall for a period of time in my youth. That doesn't sound gay at all. I had a Bruce Lee poster too. It's not so much that as it is an aspiration, inspiration. I'd look at it and I'd say, I got to get to the gym. My brother was 6 years old, older than me, and he had that Bruce Lee poster. He and his friends were really into this movie. Yeah. Bruce Lee and John Saxon have equal billing. Bruce wrote, directed, and starred in Way of the Dragon. Made him a millionaire. Yeah. Yeah, and we had just recently been in memoriam for John Saxon not too long ago because he
Little
recently
sister's
passed.
gonna kick butt.
Oh yeah.
That's how he got the scar. Okay, but little sister just showed that she knows martial arts. Why'd she run?
John hasn't seen these movies before, so he's looking forward to them. Good. I think Enter the Dragon is a good entryway into these kinds of films, these martial arts films.
Okay, her going around the pole made no sense. All it did was delay her by a couple of seconds.
It's the choreography.
I mean, I thought she'd go around the pole, was going to jump into a boat or something. It's funny, I'm watching the movie on the big screen, and I'm hearing the sound effects like a second or two after they actually happen.
So Pootie is saying that the watch order is The Big Boss, Fists of Fury, The Way of the Dragon, and Enter the Dragon. Yeah, basically we're watching chronologically the last film, but it was kind of on my mind too because of the John Saxon thing. I've actually been thinking about it ever since we did the In Memoriam for him.
Okay, she still has 3 of them.
I'm also working on a John Saxon custom Mego figure, specifically because he played the character that would get an action figure in the 70s in the $6 Million Man called Maskatron. Yes, this actress was in a number of other movies. Angela Mao? Okay, I didn't know. Hey, Steve! Welcome, welcome. Howdy. You know how this works, right? The Cosme link is up at the top if you want to see it from where we're at. Watch along with us. And when this is over, we'll jump over to Rumble for The Last Dragon. Yeah, might have to work our way up to it over a number of years. Hey, Clue. Good to see ya.
It's like, I'd rather kill myself
Yes.
than have anything to do with you.
Yes, it is. She's the, she's the blonde. But I don't give a crap.
That is one big flippin' collar.
It was the 70s. The movie was filmed without sound. All the dialogue and effects were dubbed in during post-production. The only possible anomaly, however, was the scene at the beginning where Jeffrey Weeks' character briefs Lee on the mission to pursue the crime lord named Han and requests him to become an undercover agent in the International Intelligence Organization. Here, the voices and sound effects of the aforementioned scenes was captured on set as opposed to being dubbed in post-production. That kind of makes sense because obviously, as I had pointed out at the time, Jeffrey Weeks was speaking English, and I know that Bruce Lee did his own English, so...
Dang, you think he's got enough luggage? I don't even pack that much, and I'm a girl.
Gosh, I remember those kinds of
Samsonite
suitcases,
luggage?
though. Yeah. Wavy lines, it must be a flashback. Yeah, mobile phones are a lot older than people think, but very different technology. you'll see this in a lot of like 60s and 70s films. People had these mobile phones, but it was usually designating that they were very, very wealthy.
And a lot of them were in a car, so they were car phones.
Yeah. They had to be because they required a lot of juice. They didn't have, lithium batteries back then, or at least mobile ones. Motorola started as a radio and car company, and then moved to mobile phones. That doesn't surprise me.
I'm going to kick your face.
Now it makes me wonder, Steve, was it, did he have them on DVD, or are we talking VHS? Or, I suppose, Laserdisc.
Oh, gosh, I'd forgotten about Laserdisc.
Yeah, but, I mean, man, that's almost like $300 in modern money. Well, it's probably more than that, actually. See, the thing is, you can't hear this music and not kind of think James Bond. It's just that era,
So basically, he needs this job.
Yeah. It also helps that this is an espionage plot. Yeah, I have to wonder if that wasn't a direct influence. James Bond.
You kids.
Okay, now we're going to get his flashback. I see what you did there, Steve. That's a lot of afro. Whether it's an afro or just, long, straight hair, that big, long hair was just so 70s. Hey, Dad, man. I think that's coming from your stream, Netter.
What is?
Dad, man, walking, saying hi.
It's like, why are they harassing him?
I get the impression that he's had some sort of a history with the law.
Yeah, but he was just standing there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
His car came up.
The only way that kind of harassment makes any kind of sense is if he was on, parole or something and had to justify where he was going and when and why and stuff. Of course, it doesn't help to steal a cop car. I mean, that's,
Well, hopefully he grabbed his luggage before, And he's never going to get caught because to those cops, all black people look the same.
Well, possibly, but he also, left and, took off for this tournament, so he's out of the country.
Well, they said Hawaii. He goes, "You're not going to Hawaii."
Now it makes me wonder if this is also dubbed. Actually, it probably is voiceover just because the logistics of, location shoots.
Well, why would they have to dub these guys, though? They're speaking English.
Well, there's other reasons that films do voiceover. If this is like on location and the ambient sound is too loud, they would probably have to anyway. But you're right; it is in English, so it could have been recorded, on set. Hey, Delsmarist, welcome. Yeah, I said Double Dragon kind of as a joke. We're not actually watching the film Double Dragon, but yes, I played way too much of that game when I was in college. Oh yeah, actually, Drunken Master is my favorite. Well, I shouldn't say it's my favorite Jackie Chan film, but it's one of my favorite. And I believe that the tournament is taking place on some island or other. Oh, another trivia point was those mantises, is that the correct plural? Were flown in from Hawaii for this shot, and they refused to fight. I don't know how it got them to start fighting then.
Maybe they smeared praying mantis food on one another.
Yeah, maybe. Yes, Hans Island, that's what it's called. You're right. How do you keep track of which one's which? I hate to sound speciesist, but they do look like all alike.
So now he owes Bruce Lee $50.
Probably.
Like, what'd you do that for, jerkwad?
Yeah.
Guys, just push him overboard. No one will miss him.
Depending on the version, VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, the dialogue is a little mismatch in places. Watch later on O'Hara hits a board and listen for this. I am so used to the sound being off from the television edits that I've seen of these over the years that when it's not offset, it surprises me. Basically, that's what he's doing.
I'm gonna kick your butt. Oh, I remember this bit.
Nope. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Yep. It's like, come on, you sell
lets
jerky
the kids
moms,
hold
have
on
some
to it.
fun.
Yeah, careful. You're taking on water in the front. Oh, it's sinking. It is actually sinking now.
Well, you should have been such a jerk.
Yeah.
There I am.
And to be honest with you, he basically did exactly what he said he was going to do. He's going to show him the art of fighting without fighting.
That guy's wearing his sister's sweater.
I know, right? We'll see him again in Bloodsport. Eventually, we'll be doing a Jean-Claude double feature.
Like, okay, whatever.
Right, Bolo.
And I forget what the guy's name is, but the black guy's got one of those Trans Am flight bags. And it took like 4 guys to bring that guy's luggage up.
Man, he's got arms.
That's definitely his sister's sweater.
Yeah. Maybe it was his sweater when he first started working out. Now he's kind of outgrown it.
Oh, so like when he was 5?
Yeah, right. He was never seen again. His footage was found a year later.
Okay, those are basic moves for a white belt. I used to do those.
Well, no matter what belt rank you're at, they always want you to continue to practice the basics. Oh, I did not know this. The scene in which Lee states that his style is fighting without fighting, and then pushes the guy out in the dinghy, is based on a famous anecdote involving the 16th century samurai Sakuhara Bokuden. Wow, this is interesting. Fights broke out on set between stuntman and extras hired from rival families of the triads. And somewhere in here, Bruce Lee's wife, Linda Lee Caldwell, has a brief cameo. She appears in a purple dress and is walking around amongst the banquet servers and entertainers.
Now I'm going to be looking for a purple dress.
If we didn't already miss it. Oh, that looks good. That's the dragon.
Yes.
Enter the dragon. I'd pay to watch Andy Masterson and Bruce Lee in a match. Well, that would be pretty expensive because we'd have to bring Bruce Lee back from the dead. Apparently, Bruce Lee wanted to use this movie as a vehicle of expressing what he saw as the beauty of Chinese culture rather than just being another action film.
Big proportions.
Now, I believe the actor's name is Qin Shi, and in real life, he was close friends with Bruce Lee's father since they both worked in Cantonese opera business.
You know, the sumo wrestlers just paused. Like somebody just paused on the TV or something.
Uh-huh. Oh, neat.
He's like, okay.
Now am I supposed to give this back?
Each of you who caught an apple wins a prize.
I guess. Well, you get the apple. Bruce Lee trained the women playing Han's daughters so they could, well, I don't want to give away a spoiler for those of you who haven't seen this yet.
So you're coming into my room. It's like, no. Like this for me?
Oh, speaking of the soundtrack, it sold more than 500,000 copies, earning it a gold record.
So what, you took 4 out of the 5 or something? And she seems so disgusted with them. It's like, you're the one parading these girls around.
Okay, Steve, that would be interesting. Chuck Norris versus Andy Masterson. Yeah, I'd pay to see that too.
Yeah, she's not one of these whores, so I'm going to get you her, this other one. Who,
Yeah, exactly.
Like the little gesture with her hand.
Uh-huh.
And that one just kind of smelling it then. Hi!
Yep.
Let's whisper now.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's like, and who are you to walk into my room without knocking, jerkwad?
Thank you.
It looks something like, fine. Don't wear the uniform.
Not my problem, yeah.
The one guy's doing it really fast. He goes, "This is freaking hot."
Man. I'm not sure, Samuel. The fashion police, yes, exactly.
Does that girl own no other clothes? She's wearing the same stuff she was wearing yesterday.
Well, she was busy overnight. She didn't have a chance to change.
And there's Asian Hitler. Oh, it's this jerkwad.
Oh, okay. Enjoy yourself, Samuel. Take care. Thanks for coming by. Hitler Dojo had a kid. Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah. I mean, and it's not, you're inclined to say, well, it's because that's how it's scripted, or that's, the choreography or whatever. The fact is, he really was that fast. And no one else could keep up with him.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. This is funny.
I mean, ow.
He's like, no, not yet.
Well, that's true, Pootie, but a lot of these guys weren't just actors. They were fighters, too. John Saxon was a black belt, for example.
It's like he's trying to milk him for as much as he can get.
Is that like triple or nothing type of thing?
It's like, I bet you 200. No, make it 3.
Okay.
And he's like, okay, I'll take your bet of 3. And he's like, okay, now I can actually fight. Those were my nuts.
Oh no, I think he knocked the air out of his lungs. I've had that happen to me. It does not feel good. Oh, was he? I didn't realize that. Although I know he was in a lot of things.
Is he in a waterbed? Because he's like going up and down.
Either that or like a hammock or something.
Nope, it's a waterbed.
Oh, God.
Let's just have some girls walking around naked.
If IMDb is to be believed, a lot of them were actual prostitutes because the actresses didn't want to do nude scenes. Hey, welcome back, Nate. Yeah, these guys don't follow rules
like,
very well.
I don't care.
Not my problem.
It's like, okay, if you don't want to be seen, maybe have a black rope instead of a white one.
Bye-bye.
He goes, I could swear there's somebody there. Must be the wind.
Okay, this is interesting. The actress who played John Saxon's secretary, Marlene Clark, said in 1998, the 25th anniversary of the release of the film, that she was still getting royalties even though she only had a small part. I'm still getting checks of like $2. I'm not making this up. 4 or 5 times a year, I get a check in the mail for $2. I try not to spend it all in one place.
Yeah, there was a friend of mine, Sean Burke before work. He was a DJ
I remember
here.
Sean Burke, yeah.
He was in some TV show with like 2 speaking lines or something, and anytime they show whatever that show was or that movie, he gets a check in the mail for like $4.
That's funny. Thank you, Pootie. I agree, and there are certain mall ninjas that get all bent out of shape when people point that out. They're great for Hollywood. They may have been useful at one time by, threshers that would use it to beat the chaff off of rice, and then used it to disarm somebody. But yeah, as offensive weapons, they're crap. Kind of like a speed bag. It looks really cool. It's a cool little skill for exhibitions, but, not very useful for real combat.
Check private chat.
I would guess it's real in that he is capable of doing it, but I would not be surprised if, for safety reasons, they didn't have him wired up. But that's just a guess. I don't know. I expect him to start glowing, but that's the next movie. Yeah, I feel like there's something about guys from that era, or maybe just, Chinese filmmaking in that era. Because Jackie Chan was always like that, doing all his own stunts, getting injured all the time.
And now they must die. Worthy. Honestly, that's the only outfit that chick owns. This is day 3. She's still
Remember,
wearing it.
they're real big on everyone wearing certain, uniforms and outfits and stuff.
You all gonna die.
Or wish you would. Ow!
Yeah, he's now dead. I remember that move. It comes up again later. He's also dead. Yeah, none of y'all making out of here alive. Well, the one guy he didn't kill. Supposedly he just broke his spine.
Which wouldn't kill him, it would leave him paralyzed from the waist down. Unless maybe, like, crushed his torso or something. Hugged him to death, yes! Exactly, Pootie. Nate pulling out the time-stamped, what do you call it, memes this time around.
I got a board with me. Boards don't hit the back.
All right. Right.
I love that line.
I know. It's because of that line that I always loved the thing about Mr. Miyagi from the second one. Could you do that, Mr. Miyagi? Don't know. Never been attacked by a tree. Yeah, the sound is off. Man, is he fast. Now, I heard that... Excuse me.
You.
I heard he actually had to slow down because he was so fast, the camera couldn't pick up some of his moves.
That's okay, I got this. It's like, who is this guy? Oh!
Kind of deserved that. I don't think I could have gotten up that quickly after that.
I'm just going to take a little walk here. Knocks over all the chairs.
And if I'm not mistaken, he just broke that guy's ribs. I mean, in real life.
Oh, wait. We're not done yet. It's like, it's okay, I got this.
That arm's dead.
Remember that move from earlier?
Oh, was it this kick? Okay.
He just landed in his ribs and killed him.
Yeah.
That's what you get for killing my sister. You got one less guy in your tournament now.
Yeah. He had it coming. He had it coming.
And he just goes, nope.
Yeah.
Nope. like,
to the death from here on in. Yeah, that's true, Nate. I don't think he felt good about it. I like that. That's a pretty meta reference.
Yep. And your guards aren't all that good. Oh, I like how they had the breaking glass sound, but no glass actually broke.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay.
That's right, his hand's made of metal. Of course, no one knows that yet, so spoilers. It's like, why are you kicking so high?
Ugh.
Yeah, they're all too busy getting wasted.
Evil birds. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, welcome to the makeup and opium party.
Don't want that red heart? That's going to be really hard to get that red off of her face.
I know. Yeah, you don't come back from something like that.
It's like, ick, let me get this off. See, metal hand.
Yep.
Oh, you can tell he's evil. He's got a cat.
Yes. Yeah, he's full evil now with the cat. Are we supposed to assume that's his original hand?
Yeah. Okay, he had already put the cat down, so how does he have the cat again?
Yeah, that's what I figured he was going to do.
Yeah. Cat's like, oh crap, not this again.
Now you've got 8 more.
Cat's like, I'm outie.
Man, how do you have Cinco de Mayo without meat, man?
To the Batcave.
I do like that. He saves the cat and then says, you have 8 left. Oops.
It's like, so what is all this stuff? It's like, why are you showing me all this?
Yeah, the thought had crossed my mind. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Samuel. Of course, he's on a private island, so... Barbecue pork chop. Yeah, exactly. Just like he heard her.
I think they care.
I mean, it kind of doesn't matter, right? He's dead. It's not like he's going to be more dead.
You killed my friend. There he goes, sneaking around again. Why does it have to be snakes?
I know, right?
Sounds like he's slurping a spaghetti. And you can tell that's not really the snake because it's coiled differently.
Right.
That one he just picked up was in an oval, and you could tell it's rubber.
Yes, but he actually did do the touch the head thing with a real snake. He did 10 different takes and he got bit once.
Ow.
At least that's what I'm reading here. I don't know. I was 3 years old when this movie was released. I did not know they were D-venom. That's actually smart. Yeah. Oh, see, I was right. One did bite him.
And they think that she's talking to the catatonic girl. It's like, oh yeah, I got that snake here, which for whatever reason they decided to take with them.
"500 Chinese workers built the sets from scratch without power tools. Some sets were built with chicken wire and mud. The steel bars of the prison cells were made by shaving down pieces of scrap wood because labor was cheaper than round piece a round piece of wood."
He's just sitting there waiting. Yeah, you done it. And he happens to know Morse code. You ripped my shirt. So it means that I'm going to have to completely tear it off in a minute. Thing is, he's leaving all this evidence behind. The bag that had the snake in it, he took off his shirt and left some canisters. I will be brave. I have a hammer. Okay. Oh, this scene is so funny. Goes, wait, I hear something. And there we go. It's like, man. Oh, this must be the scene you're talking about with Jackie Chan. Of course, you got to pick him up among the guys in brown. Now I got 2 sticks.
Yep.
Okay, that window had been already broken.
I know. Welcome, Lester. I hope you're feeling okay.
We are going to stand here with our nunchucks. We don't know what to use them or how to use them, but we will have them anyway.
Yeah, that's how effective they were.
Now let me show you how they really use them.
Well, they look snazzy.
He's like, man, they never taught me that.
It's really all they're good for. I like it. Samuel says Bruce Lee thought the window needed to be taught a lesson, so he made the window self-repair itself, only for it to be broken again.
It's extraordinary.
It is.
No, it's more than ordinary. It's extraordinary.
I see what you're saying.
Because that's the way he's saying it.
Yeah.
Extraordinary. Not extraordinary, but extraordinary.
Extraordinary. It's as ordinary as can be.
Yeah, basic.
Yeah. I was reading that these tournament grounds were converted tennis
Tennis courts.
tennis courts. You could even see the chalk lines in a couple scenes.
That's like me. I can't beat this guy. He goes, yeah. Thanks for the courtesy, but I could have gotten on these myself.
He's like, yeah, all you had to do was say, right? Yeah, see the chalk line on the ground.
Yeah. It's like, oh man, I gotta fight this guy. Yeah, because he knows he can't beat Bruce Lee.
You know, I kind of wish they had cast him as Tiger Man in Buck Rogers.
He was like, I got this, I think.
You're gonna break your arm. Exactly. That's what I would do.
Yep.
I mean, the thing is, he's not going down easy, that's for sure. Ooh.
It's like I'm never having children again.
He probably wasn't gonna anyway.
Like that. Sheila, blah 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 blah. All you guys out there.
Yeah.
And they all have pretty much the same name. Oh, I think I spotted Jackie Chan as one of the white shirted guys.
I do know that a lot of these especially the stunt guys were in a lot of different scenes. So if you saw them die in one scene, they might show up in another one.
Are you saying that all these Asians look alike?
No, I'm saying all stunt guys look plain. They're not supposed to stand out, so effectively they should look alike.
Yeah, I think the one he just knocked to the side, well, not just now, but
I know what you meant, yeah.
I think that one was Jackie Chan.
I'm pretty sure he's been in a couple scenes throughout the movie. I did just witness a lethal kick to the groin. Yeah, I know. It is kind of weird, right? Kicked in the vault. Although, in fairness, maybe he's not dead. Maybe he just lost consciousness. You get hit in the crotch hard enough, yeah. I could see that happening. Yeah, saw that coming. I gotta change hands.
And put on Bekla. Because I come after you.
He doesn't even have to. He just stands there and waits for him to come to him.
Knock the hand right off you, Han.
You have to leave that one behind.
He knocked Han's hand off?
Yeah.
I know, lame joke.
Now that Han is just sitting there all by itself. Solo.
Yes. I love my geeky husband.
I need a new hand. And you have offended Wolverine. Someone give that man a hand. Right, exactly, Foodie.
Goes, okay, I'm going to get out one of my special hands. It's like, oop, gotcha again. Oop, gotcha again.
Nope, you gotta be faster than that.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I'm angry.
Yum.
That's raspberry jam.
Yep.
That was an awkward slow-mo zoom in.
You gotta be quicker than that.
No, Dr. No just called. He wants an order of 7 of those claw hands.
And he wants his cat back.
Right. Oh, man. What the heck?
I'm going to grab the stick now. Yeah, dude, this is not going to go the way you hope it will.
A lot of glass gets broken.
Okay, what is in here?
Now, my understanding is that in this scene, he had a little piece of iron in hand for these, for dealing with these mirrors.
What does the iron do?
Watch. Samuel makes a great point. It's funny when people mimic Bruce Lee's battle cause, but when he does it, it's scary. He's like a wild animal. Yeah. What's up with real rich guys in the room of mirrors? Yeah, they're narcissists. I mean, if you get an opportunity to have like 1,000 of you in a room and you're a narcissist, wouldn't you do it?
Okay, have we seen whichever part it was that
No,
he used the
not
metal
yet.
for?
There, when he breaks the glass. You could see it being very disorienting. Bruce, trust me. Let go.
The Force with you.
Right, exactly. There you go.
Man, you get 7 years bad luck for each mirror you break. That's gotta suck.
Yeah, but they're Han's mirrors, so he's the one who can inherit all the bad luck.
Oh, is that how that works?
Oh, ma'am. Ouch.
Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark.
It's almost like Bruce Lee's character here was not anticipating that happening because he's got this like, oh, wait, whoa, what just happened?
And now, adding insult to injury, we're gonna make you a rotisserie.
My mother hung me on a meat hook once. Once. He's just hanging around.
It's like, yeah, fight's over, okay.
I'm going to need you to get all the way up off my back.
Well, it's like, he goes up to one guy that's down, just gives him a kick, and then walks away.
Getting stuck to the wall with a spear is tight.
There's your lure.
You know, that is bound to happen when there's a lot of blunt force trauma and sharp bits around.
He goes, okay, I don't know what you did or where you been, kid, but okay, thumbs up.
Oh, yeah, great. Here come the reinforcements.
It's like, yeah, where were you 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, 5 minutes ago. Jeez, where have you been for the past hour?
They just look at you like, really?
Yeah, and the hand's still there. That was a good one. I did like that. Who's going to walk on my back now, Putin says. Yeah. They must be the Gotham Air Patrol. Yeah, basically. Not long end credits either. You know, when you got a small budget, not a lot of people working on it, you know, that's kind of how it goes. And that's a Warner Communications company. How cool is that? Alrighty. Now, I am going to stop sharing on Cosme, but don't leave Cosme because this is where the next movie is going to come up at. And you guys know how this works. I'm going to.
He's gonna go potty now.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna read Tool for the second movie. We're gonna drop the. I guess I should really grab the link for the Cosme. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, come on over to, oh, not Cosme, to Rumble for the second feature. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin that one to the top here in the YouTubery, and okay, and I'm going to I'm gonna start the intermission. It's about a 5-minute intermission, and then I will
So that means go grab a drink, go potty, get a snack, and we'll meet you right back here in 5.
Yeah. Let's all go to the lobby. And I'll see you guys over on Rumble. Okay? See you in a bit. Let me take a Yes, Pootie, I suppose it is, just like in Greece. I hadn't thought of it that way, but I guess that is the... if you didn't grow up with double features and drive-ins and stuff like that, you wouldn't have a frame of reference except for something like Grease. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's get ready to rumble. See who all made it over here. I see that Samuel Proctor's here with us. Pootie made it. Deleted scenes, of course. I know that Lady Miss is going to join us, but she first had to stop and make sure everyone else made it over here. Thank you so much. My Vintage Theater, the Maven Cinema, actually uses the Let's All Go to the Lobby animation before the movie starts. Yeah, get your stuff now before the movie starts. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And, of course, Connie Cleary, welcome. And, okay. I think that's all that's over here chatting at me. So, I don't know if I can trust StreamYard. It says there's 27 here, but when I look at StreamYard says 30 people are here. I don't know if that's true or not, or if it's still holding on to the ones that were over on YouTube. I don't really know how all this stuff works, but good. We'll get started in just a second. Netter's on her way. I can close up YouTube now. I can close up my trivia track for Enter the Dragon. See if there's any good trivia for The Last Dragon. 1985 with Taimak and Vanity, formerly of Vanity 6. Where are we at? Trivia. There we go. The movie was a critical failure, but a box office success, making $33 million against a budget of approximately $10 million. It has since become a cult hit. See, again, it's not necessarily about what the critics say. Just today on Midnight's Edge, they were talking about movies that are just completely blasted by the credits but do well, and movies that are big what is it called? They suck. They don't make any money, but the critics are all shilling for it.
Cult classics.
Well, it could be, it can be, but okay. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. I have got the movie shared up on Cosme. I think I got the. Yep, I got the subtitles on. So again, we're going to do this, the 3, 2, 1 play. For those of you that are watching in the future with your own copy of The Last Dragon, I am going from a Blu-ray rip. So if you don't have a Blu-ray, it may start out differently, but I'll describe what I'm seeing so you can get yourself linked up. So we will start from the 0 mark in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. And I'm seeing the Orion, the Pegasus entering with the fanfare. God, I remember TriStar. That opening, I love it. It's classic.
I'm not in StreamYard. It's only you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to bring you over.
You chose Avatar, so
there you go. Yes,
see it.
Vanity.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yep.
I have no idea who this chick is.
She wasn't in a lot of movies. She was, of course, in Purple Rain. Speaking of soundtracks, I really like the soundtrack for this one, too. Yeah, getting right into it, Pootie. He's another one who's really built. Oh, right. I remember this. Oh, was Vanity in Action Jackson too? I didn't know that. Yeah, you're right, she was. No more training do you need. Not written on the floor.
He wants to be all sparkly glowy.
He's gonna be. It's written on the walls of a bathroom stall. Yeah, exactly. See, this is an interesting way to start the story. It's like it starts with him completing his training. Some dumb guy, you get it?
You can see where the glue was on his shirt.
Yeah. Go. Don't stay, go.
In other words, we're done here. Just Here, I'm going to give you this token. It's
Yeah,
not real.
exactly.
Just go find yourself.
Inside You by Hutch.
This guy really wants to be Asian. We just saw that movie.
Yep. Yep, that's exactly right. No, Pootie, it's Hutch. Everybody, ooh! No, it isn't really a sequel to Enter the Dragon. I love that. I love that, the way he times it with the movie.
Yeah, get this crap out of the movie theater.
Yeah, you get the impression that they've seen that movie a couple times. They sync the sound better. Yeah. Show enough. Show enough.
You ugly.
Show enough. Show enough. Show enough.
Is that Snoop Dogg?
He kind of does look like Snoop Dogg, doesn't he? Of Harlem. He's so tough, beating on a little kid. Eating the popcorn with his chopsticks.
He is.
Question is, where's he back from?
Right.
Any 50 of you.
And none of his other peoples know how to fight. Oh, that was a tranny.
Yep. She looking like a man. Ow! Ow. It's like he pushed those guys over with his foot. Oh, that was kind of a sucker punch. Or kick, I guess. No, well, given the circumstances, I would have to say tranny over some guy in drag because, drag is more of a performance art. Tranny is more of a way of life.
Transvestite. The real meaning of trans.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, okay, whatever. Yeah, she looking like a man.
Wow, it's an ugly outfit.
Oh, that pig doesn't look near as good as the pig from the previous movie.
And why would the piranha want a frozen bit of...
I don't think it's frozen. I think it was just refrigerated, and it looks like it's going off, too.
She's like, I'm not going near that fish tank.
Right? Coke is it? I remember that commercial. Coke is it?
Did he finally get his tie tied?
Who knows? The Great White Hopeless. Dumb and Dumber,
Make
yeah,
them
exactly.
Vomit?
She does look like Sharon Osbourne, doesn't it? But no, it's not.
Oh, I didn't realize that the song was so popular in this movie.
This is where it's from. Yeah, this was... Yeah. Yeah, DeBarge.
I guess every guy had those tiny pencil mustaches back then.
Written by Diane Warren. Some of my favorite music of the era was written by her. God, I love this song. Oh, I didn't realize that previous song, Inside You by Hutch, he was backed up by the Temptations on that song.
Oh, there's one thing in there?
So here's a bit of trivia. During the introductory training sequence, Leroy Green karate chops an arrow as it soars past him. It was a real stunt that took 2 hours to get right.
How many people did they kill doing it?
Yeah, right? And Angela here, the sense of her, they patterned the character on Cyndi Lauper. Wow. For the role of Leroy, they had considered Mario Van Peebles, Wesley Snipes, and Lawrence Fishburne. So the Seventh Heaven Disco set was built on Camera Mart stages at 54th and 10th Avenue. One day, Diana Ross visited the set and asked if she could buy it for her next tour. Denzel Washington auditioned for both the role of Leroy and Shonuff. You recognize him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny when you watch these old movies and you see these people that went on to become big names that had really small roles in the movie. Yeah, that's William H. Macy as JJ.
I thought those were drums, like all laid out in a circle.
Oh.
And then they lit up, and I realized, no, they're not. Okay, I don't know this song.
Well, I had the soundtrack album, so of course I knew every song on it. Yeah, this is the theme for the disco itself, Seventh Heaven.
Is this like American Bandstand or something?
I don't know, it's just a club.
Well, apparently she has influence over playing videos the way DeClark had over records.
Yeah.
Okay, girl can't dance.
Vanity did write the song, though.
Okay, somebody should have choreographed her because she cannot dance.
So, the El DeBarge song, Rhythm of the Night, peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 1 on the Billboard R&B charts.
Okay, what happened to her microphone that she was holding just a second ago?
Yeah, and how is she being picked up without a mic?
Right? That girl can dance. Those little nose scrunchies she keeps doing. No. Just no.
I know Nate doesn't like the song either. For whatever reason, I really like this song. Pootie says in 1992, Vanity met actor Sam J. Jones during the filming of Da Vinci War. Jones invited Vanity to read the Bible with him during a lunch break. Shortly thereafter, Vanity became born-again Christian. Yes, you're absolutely right. Do you remember if that was before or after Prince's conversion? Yeah, deleted scenes. He's really young and very blonde in this movie, and it's a kind of blink and you'll miss him kind of thing. This film was shot in 44 days. See, again, I'm always impressed when they could do a decent movie on less money.
While the thug just stands over to the side with the girl.
Apparently, Taimak started studying Jeet Kune Do after this movie and just continued practicing it.
So he didn't really know any martial arts when he filmed
He studied something, I don't know what, but it was mostly, Hollywood, Hollywood martial arts. So, I mean, it does feel like, art, a life imitating art, He did this movie, he's like, I think I'll study Jeet Kune Do. Yes, Sam J. Jones was Flash Gordon, right. From all that I've heard, a really great guy. Yeah, Pootie, Prince, as you know, prior to this, Prince dated Vanity, had her in the film Purple Rain. Really kickstarted her career. He converted to Jehovah's Witness, and you can kind of see it in his music. The tone very much changes to a much more spiritual, less adult themed sort of thing. He actually used to go door to door proselytizing.
And he's gone.
Yeah, it's pretty tragic, Pootie. Prince had horrible hip pain, and sometimes in public appearances you can see him walking with a cane, and it wasn't just an affectation. He had a very difficult time walking. That's why he was addicted to opiates. He was performing here in Chicago when I guess he OD'd, and he was going to fly back to Minneapolis, but they had to land, and he didn't make it. The reason he didn't do surgery was for religious reasons. Jehovah's Witnesses. He would have had to have received blood transfusion, and he, for religious reasons, couldn't do that.
He's nice.
Oh, you're right, deleted scenes. It was Apollonia that appeared in Purple Rain. Yeah, they did break up before Purple Rain. You're absolutely right. I completely forgot. Yeah, deleted. It's because they don't know how to treat pain. You know, they just, oh, here, opiates. That's why we have an opiate epidemic. And also why I refuse to take opiates. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying, Samuel Proctor. Yeah.
Oh, he's got a yellow jumpsuit like in.
I understand what you're saying, Pootie, but again, it was a religious conviction. He couldn't take blood, and it's a Jehovah's Witness thing. It's not a overall Christian thing. It doesn't help when they hear you, saying your plan. No, Pootie, it's the way they interpret the thing about the life is in the blood, and therefore they won't take a transfusion and they won't give blood like, be used. Yeah, same here, Nate. I've had several different surgeries and whatnot, and I refuse to take them. Well, not transplant. I mean, like, what do they call it? Transfusion. You know.
What was that? He's not my master. It's like you had to step in, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Being Rick James. Kinda. Sure enough. Sure enough. Sure enough.
Who's the a-hole? Sure enough.
Who needs a lot of adoration and confirmation? Sure enough. He's becoming one with his brain again.
And she's like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah, right. But she's glad to have him. That's what I thought. That's the little girl is Kesha Knight from the Cosby Show. Oh yeah, yeah. He's right.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh,
Yeah, like
God.
you would know.
Well, he reads a lot, I guess.
Well, I don't know how to rap either. Private chat.
Oh, okay. I never buy tickets.
Mobile video production.
Yeah.
It's like, again?
Oh, this was Ernie Reyes Jr.'s first film appearance.
It looks like she's trying to be Cyndi Lauper.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. That's what they based her character on.
But Cyndi Lauper actually had talent.
True. This is more parody.
Private chat.
I didn't catch that. I did catch that Leroy called his sister Lotus Blossom, and his father called her Sophia. I did not catch that her mother called her Natasha. Ow. Ow. Ow.
I'm pretty sure he didn't actually kill the guy. Green sludge.
The Met Gala, real life Hunger Games, right?
Okay.
Yeah, there's a Betty Boop element to it too. Yeah, that's true.
Isn't she supposed to be doing a show right now?
Mm.
Probably is a belt buckle.
I'll bet you it is.
Yeah, he doesn't care about the girl. He just wants his medallion back. So now he's wearing a gold medal. She's like, huh?
I mean, for someone who's so skillful, he's a real klutz.
Well, pretty girl.
Well, yeah, true.
Let me guess, these are breakdancing guys?
Kind of.
They're just dancing idiots, okay? Because they really can't dance very well. But they're having fun.
Yeah. You get it? Some dumb goy.
Yeah.
Goy as in, non-Jewish person.
Yeah. I know what a goy is.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Nate. Still a pasta.
He's got his hat.
He's like, I know, this wasn't where you were supposed to answer me. Yeah, that sounds right. Wow.
Oh, I'm sure the table wasn't that strong. Call the police. Why does nobody ever call
It's
the
New
police?
York. I mean, yes, it's more likely the police might have done something back in the 80s. But still. Ew. Okay, that one's kind of justified. Yeah, those weird Venetian blind type glasses, I never liked those. They made no sense. But they were a fad in the 80s.
Oh, and now both doors are broken when they only broke one.
No, they broke one coming in and then the other one after the guy walked out. That's gotta hurt. Since you guys have hung out with me this long on these two movies, I'm going to throw out an idea for next week. You guys let me know what you think. I'm thinking Bloodsport and No Retreat, No Surrender. A Jean-Claude Van Damme double feature.
You can't on Monday.
That's right. I can only do one movie. So in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. Wait a minute. I don't think I can in 2 weeks because that's, that's Boomer's week. So maybe the 27th. That'll be the next next opportunity I would have to do that. I know. I do have to get that. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I might do that next week. Oh, it's a long movie. It's 3 hours. Well, that's okay. We're going till 12, most Mondays anyway. Might as well. So, yeah, maybe next week I'll do Troy because I got to start later. Got a dentist appointment. Okay, so that's... I better start writing this down before I forget. Okay. That'll take us through May. Give him a bone. She's got headlights. Actually, you know what I'm hearing is what's her name from what's it called? Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, yeah. Magenta.
Magenta, right. Yeah, Pootie was exactly the same time I was, yeah. This is a pretty thin story. The whole reason he's going after Leroy is because, you know, trying to get his girlfriend in with the VJ. Yeah, I have to agree with you there, Nate. And she's like, yeah, that's, you know. Yeah, I can see that too, Pootie.
Okay.
Wow. She's right. Oh, wow. Great line. She's like, yeah, I'm getting by on my tits, but you're getting by on my tits.
Yeah.
Ow. Show enough. Show enough.
No.
Show enough. That's because you're on TV and I'm in the real world. Ouch.
Mr. Nuff.
Yep. Oh, oops. It's a side quest. I mean, you could do that pretty easy with mushrooms. It's a war pig. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you, Tommy. You know how this works. The do I have the link pinned to the top here in Cosme? No, I do not, and I should have done. Sorry about that. If you want to see the movie from where we are, there's the Cosme link, and I will pin it to the top. Whatever.
You're outside.
I mean, they're not wrong, but they don't have to be mean about it.
You're a child.
Yeah. But you gotta credit him with his confidence.
Oh, I know how he got his hat back. Or does he have like an unlimited supply of those hats?
I mean, I don't think they're terribly expensive. They're straw. The Glow by Hutch. Well, I mean, you're not wrong, but they have to be that brutal? A real Fists of Fury. Yeah, exactly. You gotta find a way in. Should make him do the truffle shuffle.
Bruce Lee set to music.
Yeah. Wow.
He goes, I just want to watch the movie. I don't want you to actually kiss me.
Right. Yeah, but you know, even Bruce Lee's getting a little bit here. Ouch. That's gotta hurt. Yeah, he lets Master Lee set the example for him, right? She's like, I thought we were doing good here. No, 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 no. This is a good thing. Yeah, still clueless. Yeah, this is not good. Again, you know, the confidence. Oh, God! I forgot about this scene. Hey, man, what it looked like. Oh, my gosh. Well, that's a little closer. Wait, let's think this through. We all just look alike. Mr. Leroy. I'm not Jewish? Yeah, I don't see the connection. Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, that makes sense, Samuel. Yeah. Actually, he's been crazy. You just never noticed before. That really is Charlene.
And I'm like, who?
Charlene Oliver. You know that song, I've Never Been to Paradise? Or, I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me. That's her.
He's teaching him hopscotch.
Oh boy, here we go.
You have to go back and get your belt buckle.
Man, that's killer. That totally deflates him. I mean, I knew it. It's just. For the same reason that Dorothy had to follow the yellow brick road, just to find out all she had to do was click her heels together.
It's empty. Yes, but can this dude go all sparkly glowy? But you can't.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Now, here's the problem with his strategy. If he loses and gets dead, who's gonna let him out of there?
Somebody with a crowbar?
I'm afraid of the dark. But yeah, he's got to go rescue his brother and the girl and, you know. The one thing that seems a little off to me is this whole ninja thing that he's doing, because that's not very Bruce Lee, you know? It's not, very Kung Fu Shaolin. It's more like Japanese assassin. See? Ernie Reyes, Jr.
Okay, how's this kid had the key?
And I think that one of Shonuff's goons was Ernie Reyes Sr. I may be wrong about that, though. Okay, yeah, this guy is a little nuts. It's weird that the projection looks past him as if he's actually up there on the screen looking at him. Okay, and this is the Rogues Gallery he put together. He's so theatrical. I mean, those kids kind of hang out there all the time. I'm sure they help with, cleaning up and locking up. So they probably know where that stuff is. Oof. Was it made out of balsa wood? Oh, jeez. Like, I may not know what I'm doing, but there's strength in numbers. Damn, he's right. He's just screwing around and he's scaring the crap out of him. Oh, he connected. He's like, oh, I know more than I thought I did. Oh, here we go. Who, me? Oof. Yeah, I think that was Ernie Reyes Sr. that Ernie Reyes Jr. just beat up. Man, he is good. Well, you got the glow. Move it, move it, move it. Yeah, Ernie Reyes Jr. Yeah, I like this. He uses breakdancing to get out of the ropes.
Was he in the Electric Boogaloo movies?
I don't think so.
Because he's doing those same moves.
Yeah, no, Johnny is played by Glenn Eaton. He wasn't in Big Trouble in Little China.
Ow. Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
Ow.
You just got your bell rung. Okay, here we go. Leroy Jenkins, yep. Here we go. This is the big final battle.
Oh, how does he know the word for you in Chinese?
Yeah. It's the only Chinese word he's been saying through the whole thing. Is it Chinese? I thought it was Korean.
No, Korean, sorry.
Oh.
That was cheap wood, you could tell that just by looking at it.
Well, it was probably old and rotted too, so that shouldn't be a big surprise. He keeps locking people up, and then if he gets clobbered, you know.
He's not running.
Uh-oh. I think I killed him.
Dun dun dun.
When you clobber the baddie with all you got, and it doesn't stop him, you realize, oh, I'm in trouble.
That's why we always say, if you're gonna beat somebody, make sure that they are really down for the count before you turn your back on them. Have you not seen horror films? What, he's all red, sparkly, glowy?
Yep. He's got the glow because he's the master. Junior high, there was an app called the Button app we used. It was just a bunch of buttons that played iconic audio memes and lines from movies. That Leroy Jenkins line was in it. I had no idea. It's not from this. No. Leroy Jenkins is a video game meme. From people playing online MMOs.
So you're condoning murder. Okay.
Yeah, it does kind of sound like a Styx song, but it's written by Norman Whitefield, so there might be some influence there. Putting it together.
Ooh, look at him all sparkly.
Yeah, he found the glow.
I got the power.
Let me go, motherfucker. It's like, holy crap, this stuff's real.
That was wax on, wax off. Paint the fence up and down.
Wow. Now keep in mind those effects are all, you know,
Hollywood.
Animation by hand. Okay, can't let him die.
He caught the bullet in his teeth. Maybe.
Yeah, they set that up. You know, you can see that coming a mile away. And this is, foreshadowed by the catching the arrow earlier. My mother hung me on a meat hook once.
It's like you keep pulling and pulling and pulling on the chain not to get very far.
Yeah, that's how you're able to lift heavy weights. That's the pulley system.
Obviously, she's been there.
A mugging. I want to report a mugging. Did they just give the cop a bad Irish accent?
Probably.
This movie is just full of stereotypes. There you go. There you go.
So there you go. 2 different dragon movies.
Yep. I know it's not that great a movie, but I always liked it. It's cheesy, it's silly. I enjoyed it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Double Dragon, because they're both dragon films, you know? Not literal dragons, karate, kung fu type thing. So, this is another really great song. This is Smokey Robinson.
Doesn't sound like Smokey.
Well, it's a duet. It's Smokey and Sarita.
Okay, I'll take your word for that.
Okay, deleted scenes. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I had a problem with the Rumble stream at 1.2. I had to literally get out of it and go back into it. And now we're returning to that Inside You by Hutch. We don't have enough cheese in movies. We give cheese a bad rap because we're all down in the dumps and cynical. Yeah. Yeah, why can't it be fun on its own without putting down something else? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, we know Disney sucks. We don't need to, focus on it. They actually credit the Coke Is It jingle.
Well, they played it.
I guess they do. Sukiyaki Hot Saki Su. That one wasn't on the soundtrack.
Don't think I know that one.
It was like first third of the movie.
I mean, I know Sukiyaki.
Yeah, it wasn't that one.
Yeah. Well, that's a good song.
It is.
By Kayum Yakamoto.
Oh, yeah. You'll notice that the credits are a whole lot longer than they were for the Enter the Dragon.
I have more people working on it.
Yeah.
Hairstyles. Handsome boy. A girl student. Boy student.
Wow.
It's like handsome boy. So what were your film credits? I was handsome boy.
Yes, you are, but what are your film credits? The story, all names, characters, and incidents portrayed in this production are fictitious. No kidding. I wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah, because I don't know anybody that can go all sparkly glowy like that.
I don't know. I felt like this is one of those ones I would have loved to have gotten a sequel to, you know, because I wanted to see them develop the lore of the glow a little bit more.
So what? So show enough would have been had enough?
No, they could have brought in another villain. It could have been, you know, bigger stakes or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys liked it. I'm guessing a lot of y'all probably haven't seen. Well, no, I shouldn't assume that. I don't know if you guys saw Last Dragon before, but I really like that one. That one's a fond memory from my high school days. I like to think he replies that to that with "I earned that credit." Yeah, exactly right. You liked it. Good. I'm glad that you did, and I'm glad you guys all hung out with me tonight, and you know, every Monday night. You know, I mean, this has really gotten to be a lot of fun for me. I super appreciate it. But that's it for tonight, Netter. Any last words?
Well, of course. I hope that Troy and I have earned your sub if you're not already sub. And if you think you're sub, can you go and just double check you're still sub? Because YouTube.
Well, no, now Rumble, but yes.
Yeah, on Rumble.
Double check because you might not have thought to Rumble.
Well, you were on YouTube earlier. Now you're on Rumble. So on Rumble, I believe it's a follow. So
yeah.
Please make sure you're following Troy and myself. And of course, we always follow people who follow us back. So you get that follow back. We do have some really great things coming up this week. So Tuesday on Sparkwood and 21 Deleted Scenes channel, we'll be watching another exciting episode of Twin Peaks. And then on Thursday Things, we will be having a special guest, Beyond the Hub podcast with Nick. So if you like spooky, creepy, supernatural, things that go bump in the night, then you're going to want to show up on Thursday to hear some spooky ghost stories. Let's see. Then on Friday we have Last Call with this guy over here. Yeah, he's like everywhere now. He's almost deleted scenes.
I am getting there, yeah.
And do you have a topic for Friday night, dear?
Well, yes, tentatively. Boomer and I have talked about doing another movies from a certain year. Specifically, this one would be from 1999, because we have just seen a re-release of two films from 99, Phantom Menace, and I'm forgetting what the other one was, but because it's been a big nostalgia for 99 films. That was the plan. However, if I can get a special guest that I've been working on for a little while, we may change things up and go with different
fine.
routes.
I'll be on your channel.
Thank you. So yeah, that's what we're looking at for Friday.
Okay, and then Saturday we're back on Netter's Network for the showing of The Departed, and the name suggests that it has to do with dead people.
Well, I'm sure there will be some dead people.
Well, I'm thinking like vampires and things like that. It's not. Apparently, it has something to do with cops and bad guys. So I've never seen it. Troy's never seen it, but and I don't think Al's seen it. So we'll all be watching it together for the first time. Yeah, it should be interesting. And then let's see. Then on Sunday, of course, there's Geeky Geezers at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. And all around that on Sunday is Deleted Scenes all day. So you'll have to go to his channel, find out what he's doing when, and, that's your way of keeping up with that. And that said, do you want me to do my
Please do.
Outro?
Take us out.
We can talk amongst ourselves, and that's all well, good, and fun. But it is so much more fun when you guys are joining us in the chat. And you're dropping your comments, questions, trivia, being goofy, whatever it may be. And it doesn't feel like we're separated by miles or continents in some cases. It feels like we're all hanging out in the same room, enjoying each other's company and having a great time. And you guys, you know you're not just our friends. You are our family. We love you guys and we appreciate you so very much. You can be anywhere right now, and you're here. You stuck with us through 2 Kung Fu movies.
Yep.
And
one better than the other.
And on 2 different channels. And just to encourage us. And I just think that's so wonderful that you guys are always doing that. You're always encouraging us. You encourage one another. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of our family. Yeah, if you weren't here, we'd miss you. And you know that if we've had instances where somebody hasn't shown up for the chat, it's like, hey, where's so-and-so? So we do miss you when you're not here. So thank you again for being here. Thank you for encouraging us. We will definitely see you next time. And until then, good night and God bless.
Take care, everyone. See you on the next one.
Good night, ladies.
Good night, sir.
Hit it, sweetheart.